Ancient Egypt. Just saying the name sends shivers down your spine, right? It's a land of mystery where pharaohs ruled and pyramids pierced the sky. We're talking thousands of years of history, folks. Generations upon generations, all leaving their mark on the sands of time. Now, most people know about King Tut. He's the rock star, the guy who gets all the press. But there's so much more to uncover. We're talking secret tombs, lost cities, and whispers of forgotten gods. It's enough to make Indiana Jones jealous. That's what keeps me coming back, year after year. The thrill of the unknown, the chance to unearth a piece of the past, something nobody has laid eyes on for centuries. Trust me, there's nothing quite like it. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the mysteries of ancient Egypt. Think pharaoh, and you probably picture a dude with a beard and a fancy headdress. But hold on, ancient Egypt wasn't a boys' club. Women held power too. Hatshepsut, now there's a name to remember. She declared herself pharaoh and ruled for over 20 years. And then there's Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. She spoke multiple languages and commanded armies. These women proved that in ancient Egypt, power wasn't just for the guys. Think about it, no fancy labs, no x-rays, no antibiotics. Yet the ancient Egyptians were way ahead of their time when it came to medicine. We're talking surgery, setting bones, even treating wounds with honey. These guys were the pioneers of practical medicine. They understood the human body. They even had specialized doctors for different ailments. Toothaches? Head to the dentist. Broken bone? The bone setter's your guy. They even had doctors who specialized in the afterlife, preparing the deceased for their journey to the underworld. Ancient Egyptian doctor as ancient Egyptian doctor. And get this, we used tools that wouldn't look out of place in a modern operating room. We're talking scalpels, forceps, even bone saws. Our knowledge might have been based on observation and experience, but it was surprisingly effective. The ancient Egyptians' understanding of medicine and the human body was light years ahead of their time. They paved the way for the medical advancements we enjoy today. Pretty impressive, right?
Section 4. Secrets etched in stone. The power of hieroglyphs.
Imagine a world without the alphabet, without text messages or emails. That was life in ancient Egypt. But don't think for a second that they couldn't communicate. They had their own system, and it was way cooler than texting hieroglyphs. Picture this, intricate symbols carved into stone, each one representing a word, a sound, or even an idea. It's like a giant puzzle waiting to be deciphered. And once you crack the code, you unlock a treasure trove of stories, beliefs, and historical events.
Hieroglyphs weren't just for priests and scribes, though. They were everywhere, on temple walls, tombs, even on everyday objects. It was a visual language that connected the living with the gods and the afterlife. To the ancient Egyptians, hieroglyphs were more than just writing. They were magical. They believed that the act of writing something down gave it power. It's a reminder that their world was full of symbolism and deeper meaning.
Section 5. Lifeblood of the Nile, ingenious farmers.
Let's talk about the Nile River, the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. This mighty river was more than just a water source. It was the key to their survival. The annual floods were predictable and brought with them fertile silt, perfect for growing crops. But the Egyptians weren't content to just wait for the Nile to do its thing. They were masters of irrigation, building canals and ditches to control the flow of water and maximize their harvests. They understood the importance of timing, planting, and harvesting around the floods.
And get this, they even practiced crop rotation, switching up the types of crops they planted each season to keep the soil healthy and productive. These guys were ahead of their time. Their agricultural innovations allowed them to thrive in a challenging environment. They fed their people, created a surplus of food, and built a powerful civilization, all thanks to the Nile and their own ingenuity.
Section 6. Legacy in stone temples, tombs, and the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians were obsessed with the afterlife. They believed death was just a transition to another realm. And they weren't going to enter unprepared. Pyramids, tombs, mummies, expressions of power, faith, and artistic brilliance. The pyramids were tombs for pharaohs. Tombs were lavishly decorated to help the deceased on their journey. They even mummified their dead. Temples were places of worship, adorned with towering columns and intricate carvings. Their legacy continues to inspire us to this day.